Homo habilis, one of the earliest species known to be in the Homo genus, and who are known to be our ancestors that first used stone tools. At least, that's what we believed for a while. But has evolutionary science ever really been that simple? It was the early 1960s, and while most couples were out protesting the government, famed powerhouse paleoanthropologists Louis and Mary Leakey were out digging bones in the Olduvai Gorge of Tanzania. What they found would lead to be one of the most remarkable discoveries in history. They called it Homo habilis, the handyman. Believed to have lived 2.5 to 1.5 million years ago, they hypothesized that these hominids were the first butchers, crafting stone tools out of other stones, allowing them to eat meat, hunt for larger prey, and get into bone marrow. This use of tools is crucial for the survival of the species, as meat and marrow were excellent sources of protein and fat not available to earlier hominids. But how did Homo habilis understand to use tools? This was largely credited to them having a higher cerebral organization, with specific parts of the brain such as Broca's and Wernicke's areas, which controlled language, to be noticeably enlarged. Homo habilis was also known to have both terrestrial bipedal movement as well as arboreal movement, which allowed them to escape predators and hunt prey more effectively. This was demonstrated through the findings of OH62, offering several bones that were compared to those of us and Homo erectus, a hominid thought to have possibly coexisted with Homo habilis. Many other fossils were also found to be from the habilis species, including an almost complete skull dubbed KNM-ER1813 and OH7, the lower jaw found by none other than Leakey's son, Jonathan. Homo habilis was said to have coexisted with several other hominid species, including Homo rudolfensis, Homo ergaster, Homo erectus, Paranthropus robustus, Paranthropus aethiopicus, and Paranthropus boisei. Paranthropus boisei was even discovered by Mary Leakey herself as just another piece of the puzzle in the discovery of human evolution. The hypothesis of Homo habilis seemed promising, but was the existence of Homo habilis a solidified fact in history? Well, evolutionary biologists are critical people, and the details surrounding the existence of Homo habilis were not an exception when it came to heated debates between these scientists. Leakey proposed that Homo habilis was different from earlier Australopithecines based on 4 major claims. Homo habilis had a larger cranial capacity, a lighter cranial vault, smaller cheek teeth with larger front teeth, and a V-shaped dental arcade making a more prominent mid-facial region. But these claims were based on many bones found across various areas and time periods. Such a bold claim that Homo habilis was an entirely new species quickly became an easy target for other scientists to pick apart. Some scientists argued that these bones were quite similar to Australopithecines, while others were more similar to those of Homo erectus. Even the claim that they were the first to use tools was controversial, as there was evidence of tool use by earlier Australopithecines existing 1 to 2 million years before the first Homo habilis. Now, if Homo habilis wasn't a new species, and they weren't the first tool users, what were they? It's a question that continues to push research into developing a more complete story of our ancestors. But for now, we should find solace in knowing that the handymen of the past were crucial in the development of who we are today.